Hey everyone, this is Jasmine, and I'm coming to you with me playing LA Noire. And while Infamous is going to take a break for a bit, I'm going to play for right now. So, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, cheer! Oh, we in paradise? That sounds like some paradise vacation. What is he doing? Oh, I guess he's an artist. Oh, that's cool. Kind of creepy, but cool.
House fire. Bad one. At least 4 Vicks. Get out there and find out what you can. The address is 650 North Hobart.
650 North Harbor. Get it?
Hey, you think those vice bulls get inside?
2 peanuts were walking on the street.
Thing was, he was a real nice guy. Felt lousy tolerant.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to put him down to 1 lane.
So where's the car? Okay, here he goes. So, let's drive to the place.
You hear about Rancho Escondido?
Are we having a conversation, Biggs?
Okay, fuck it. Forget I...
I'm teasing you, Hirsch. Tell me about it.
The new housing development's a couple of weeks from completion. Burned to the ground last night. GIs are ready to move in this weekend. Developer's gonna have some very angry customers.
KJPL to any central unit. Ambulance
Shame
shipping.
about
Any
Jeff.
central unit.
The RC
Identified.
desk has been trying to nail that son of a bitch for years.
He's still in custody, Herschel.
Wanna bet? Fella kicked him loose already. Can't hold him for misdemeanor cigarettes and matches.
Okay, we here. Ooh, what happened over here? Team, tell me what's up.
You guys better see this. I hope you have strong stomachs.
Why? What's going on? Oh my God!
Do you have a name? Morelli, Mike. We recovered a picture of the family.
Okay. Anything else?
Oh my
Be honest, try to
God!
stop here, Phelps. Best you talk to Lynch. He's the expert.
Doesn't make any sense.
They
Why
look
aren't
like
they scattered around like
statues.
the rest of the debris?
I think they've been moved. Ooh. I think someone moved them after the explosion and before the fire.
Can you explain that, please?
I'm almost positive the cause of death is asphyxiation due to gas inhalation. Look at the parts of their bodies that aren't scorched. The coloring around the fingertips is typical.
They wouldn't have felt a thing.
I think the fire damage is post-mortem. I think someone moved them into this room after the explosion.
It still doesn't make any sense. Why would you run into a burning building?
That is crazy. Like, oh my God. That is messed up. I don't try to cuss a lot, but that is messed up. Like, they look like they was over here praying to Jesus and then they died. Died for their sins. Like, that's what it was. Oh my God. That's a mess.
What are they doing?
Prayer effect is from the fire. Muscles and tendons
See,
contract.
I was correct. I knew I was saying they was look like it was about praising the Jesus. Praising the Jesus. Or praying to Satan, I don't know. I don't know.
Another day, another dollar.
You ever think about how many people have died in this world? And how big heaven would have to be to accommodate them bigs?
No, I have not. Show some respect.
It's our boy. I think he watches the fires. I think the Sawyer fire went wrong.
So what about the guy we have in jail, fellas?
You got the wrong guy.
That doesn't explain why he ran into a burning building. What would make anyone do that?
Guilt. For the fires? For his mistake. This guy wants to burn houses, not families. He expects the houses to be empty. He's trying to redeem himself. Probably thought they'd be happier together.
You are one very disturbed individual, Phelps. I know you had it rough lately, but you should start to compartmentalize your thoughts.
But there's some
You
people
could be
like that
right.
who crazy are,
Could you come up with an
though. Like,
alternative explanation?
Sure, it's
seriously.
the same guy.
Are you telling me that some son of a bitch murdered these people, the whole family, and arranged them here like Cupid dolls?
More like Barbie dolls.
Might fit, Cole. But I don't think we could ever prove it.
Oh my
There's very little
gosh.
evidence.
Evidence?
Albert, check out the hot water system. Make sure we're dealing with the same MO.
Sure, Phelps. I'll get back to you.
Leave the rest to us, Cole. You better find out what's eating Biggs.
Okay.
So something finally got to you.
You want my help, pretty boy? You got it. You keep riding me, and you won't be pretty much longer.
We can get this guy, Herschel.
You think you've seen everything, Phelps? I was with the 2nd Marines at Bella Wood. The things that went on in that farmhouse. My own guys on fire, screaming for a way out. You're not gonna get this guy. There's gonna be no photos and no citations. We're gonna kill this miserable fuck. End of story. You getting this?
Why we gotta kill him? Well,
You remember the
I
list?
kind of already know.
Travel agents.
Duh.
Sure.
The Morellis were winners, too. Their name was on that list.
Christ. We should take a look around, work the neighbors, see what they know. I'll go across the street.
Okay, I'll try this side.
I haven't done this for years.
You know you're not supposed to be smoking.
You don't look like a fireman, son.
Because smoking is bad, everybody. Smoking is bad. Like, it caused the
LAPD.
ozone layer to be
Can you tell me anything
destroyed
about
and
the fire next
everything.
door?
Like, oh my gosh.
Terrible luck. Imagine after having won that weekend away.
What's your name, sir?
Foreman. Dudley Foreman.
Let's see how well I do.
It might have
Look, we were asleep when we heard the explosion.
That is so not true. Like, are you serious? You can tell he is lying. I'm a pressed doubt because Infamous always said, if you don't know the truth, just press doubt. It's always that answer. Like, yes.
You didn't like Morelli, did you?
Some neighbors you get along with, some you don't. Guess they should have sold up.
What do you mean?
They're knocking down all these old houses and building a new subdivision for GIs. Morelli was being difficult.
Just because you didn't like them doesn't mean you didn't watch them die in a fire. You crazy old geriatric man.
You said someone is knocking these houses down?
Elysian Fields. You must know them. Their billboards, that Monroe character beaming down at you. We've had an offer for the house.
Did the Morellis want to sell?
I don't know.
You technically do know. I'm just gonna say, look how, like he about to see and have a brain aneurysm with the way he's looking.
Whatever you thought of Morelli is His whole family is dead. They couldn't have all deserved that. I want you to help me here, Foreman.
Morelli was pig-headed. He built the house himself. He didn't want to sell.
So you're mad?
Stubborn fool was ruining it for all of us.
You're mad? Because he was able to build his own house? Are you crazy? Are you crazy, you old, hating man? I try to not cuss. I try to not cuss, but I'm about to sit here and get my Jesus revoke card away from me to cuss. And I'm not supposed to do that. Okay. Okay.
You said the Morellis had won a weekend away to Catalina Island?
Yeah, that's right. First thing I thought after the explosion was, thank goodness they was away. Then I find out they were still in there.
Who was running the competition?
What? I don't know.
I'm gonna use intuition this time because what if he's lying? What if he's lying? Like, it seems like he might be telling the truth, but I'm gonna just make sure. You know, the community always helps. It always shows love. Like, show the love, community. Show the love. We're going with truth.
You didn't enter yourself?
I'd already agreed to sell. The competition was an incentive for those who were still thinking about it.
All these people are vultures on us.
So wait, we're done here? Or do I have to go back?
This is the flash point. The heater detonated with enough force to expose the foundations. Looks like the same model.
With the same man from the last gameplay. Was it Varley? Varley? Hmm. Oh, here goes a newspaper. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm excited.
How did you get my number, Ira? At first, I didn't understand you. But now I do. I'd like you to come back to the clinic. I'm helping other people now, Doctor.
I think you are confused. You haven't been to the clinic for weeks.
I'm not confused anymore, Doctor. I'm helping people be together.
This world is only temporary. We'll all be happier in heaven.
Why don't you tell me where you are and I can come to you? I think the fires should end now. They have served their purpose. Oh, the fires are only beginning, Doctor. After the fires, everything will be beautiful and clean.
Everything will be erased.
He is the devil in the making.
I can see my purpose now, Doctor.
Your purpose
And you helped me to find it.
So, that was the man who was crying because he burned... He burned those those people. That's what we saw in the previous gameplays before. He burned those people. That's why he was like, how can he find peace? And that's the same. I'm just gonna leave it alone. I'm just gonna leave it alone. Leave it alone. That's what I gotta do.
Someone was keeping watch. Looks like they were here for quite a while. Brand looks distinctive. Whoever he was wearing boondockers. I would know that imprint anywhere.
So I guess we can leave now? I guess?
Hey, I think I see a body.
I guess we can leave, so... Where to next? Where to next?
People like you, but I had to pay admission.
Did you see anyone hanging around the Morelli's home prior to the explosion?
Nope. Can't say as I was looking out, though.
We're gonna ask the community. I was thinking it was Stout too. Mm-hmm.
You sure, Mr. Foreman? There are signs of someone hanging around over there by the fence.
Hey, now that you come to think of it, there was a guy. Kind of tall. Skinny, though.
Anything else?
Orange lumber jacket, beat-up hat, and no hair. I thought he was the pest exterminator guy who was working around here the last few days. But that guy had hair.
Thanks for your time, Mr. Foreman.
Sure. Hey, if you're interested, I have one of those competition flyers in the kitchen. I could get it for you if you like.
That would be great.
What I look like trying to apply for a competition to sell my house?
Japanese call it origami. Can I take a look?
Sure.
Paper cray. There's a legend about them. You fold 1,000 of these and you get a wish.
Hey, don't break it.
I'm not. I'm unfolding it. It looks like a waybill or a flyer.
For what?
For Elysian Fields Developments.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, I see you already have one.
When did the flyer arrive in your mailbox?
They've been arriving for weeks. This one was in the mailbox when I got home from work yesterday afternoon.
Oh, we gotta call up the cell phone. The cell phone. We gotta pick up. Stop calling.
How are we gonna look getting around in this thing, Paul?
I need an address for a property developer. Elysian Fields Developments.
One moment, Detective. The address is 748 North Oxford Avenue, Wilshire. Anything else?
Messages, please.
If you have a message, contact Captain McKelty immediately.
Thanks. Can you put me through, operator?
Of course. Here you are.
Commander?
Leads on the Morelli fire.
We're about to go and visit Elysian Fields Developments.
You're about to do what? Leland Monroe. He's a personal friend of the mayor and the chief. Are you out of your mind? I'm warning you, Phelps.
Commander, we have a line of inquiry.
You have something, you bring it to me. You're hanging by a thread, Phelps. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Good. Have a report on my desk today.
Oh, please tell me what's going on.
Kelty has warned us off over Elysian.
Makes sense. It's a dead end.
Mm-hmm.
We should check out Rancho Escondido.
You know the place?
We know. Elysian
Sure.
Fields
On our
is the
fountain, bro.
problem.
Let's go.
Y'all cannot tell me wrong. Okay?
We are not going to.
Yes, we are.
You just won't let this go, will you, Cole?
I know I wouldn't.
Somehow. You expect me to turn
I'm
my
gonna
back
search
on
for
it?
the truth. Search
You're
for
a
the
big
truth.
boy. I expect you to know which battles are worth throwing my pension away for.
Ooh, this place looks a little bit modern. Like, it looked like one of them glass houses in the 2000s. It looked like it's ahead of its time.
Detectives Phelps and Biggs, LAPD, to see Leland Monroe.
Do you have an appointment?
We're the police, lady. We don't need an appointment.
Can I tell him what it's about?
It's an official investigation.
There are 2 police officers here to see Mr. Monroe.
Send them through.
And that's our cue. Thanks, ma'am.
He uses to accompany me to church.
May I help you, gentlemen?
We would like to speak to Mr. Monroe.
I'm afraid it's impossible. Mr. Monroe's schedule is booked weeks in advance.
Cut to the chase, sister. Is he in?
I'm not at liberty to reveal that, officer.
So he hired you for your intelligence?
I find that offensive.
I
You
mean,
have every right to.
This is getting us nowhere, miss.
Casino.
Would you like us to return with a warrant?
That won't be necessary, gentlemen. Come into my office.
now, that's what we call good service. Ooh, ooh. I'm trying not to cuss. I'm trying not to cuss. Because Infamous would have cussed at this moment. I can't, even though it's so tempting to do it.
You like a cigar? Drink, boys.
Sure, I'll have a scotch.
Biggs.
I don't drink. I sip. I sip. Okay? I sip.
We're investigating a series of domestic fires, Mr. Monroe.
It's terrible, boys. How can I help?
I know him. I know him. He's from Sleepy Hollow. He played it as the son of Ichabod. His old something. His old self. Like, how is his daddy gonna be looking all fine and young while he was looking old like he was the crypt keeper? If y'all know what Sleepy Hollow is, I don't know about this 4th season now. I don't know. I just don't know about it. Like, I'm just shocked that the 3rd season just went down to what it was. So let me just keep on going.
Elysian Fields and Suburban Redevelopment Fund flyers keep turning up in the vicinity of the fires.
They're turning up all over town, boys. Can you imagine the current demand for housing?
So that's your explanation, Mr. Monroe? Coincidence?
Explanation? Why, what's to explain? I advertise on radio and billboards for buyers, and I advertise for sellers using waybills.
I don't think so, mister. I'm gonna try the intuition. So, as a community, I knew it was doubt. I'm gonna have to save that intuition
We found
point.
a family burnt out in their home. Another house burned to the ground. Another Elysian Fields flyer. Our information is that they didn't want to sell.
Are you saying that's something to do with me? Is that your point?
Point is, every time we find a family barbecue, we find one of your flyers. Is that good advertising?
What do you know about a competition for families to win free vacations to Catalina Island?
My company runs many promotions. I'm not familiar with that one.
Are you sure? Are you really sure? I think it's lie. I think it's lie. I just think it is. If it's not, then Infamous gonna get mad at me. So, okay.
Level with me, Mr. Monroe. You know all about the vacation offers.
You can believe whatever you like, son. You're missing the vital ingredient called proof.
Your face is all over the flyers, Mr. Monroe. You know about the prizes, and you're aware that they get given to holdouts.
My face is the brand. It's on all our advertising. Did you know that the mayor and the chief of police are part of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund? You want to accuse them of murder as well?
Well, from that newspaper article, yes.
You've made offers to buy houses in areas where fires have been recorded.
Are you suggesting that I'm burning people out of their homes so that I can sell them new ones?
What happens to your plans if a family like the Morellis refuses to sell?
We work around them. Business finds a way. That's the American way.
No, that's the scheming, plotting, evil son of a... I'm gonna need to go to church after this. I'm just gonna have to need to go to church after this.
I think you're being less than candid, Mr. Monroe. You're building these homes to some timetable. You're under pressure to get rid of the holdouts.
And how exactly do you think you can prove that in a court of law, detective? Every developer is under time pressure, son. On one hand, you got the investors who want a return. On the other, the purchasers who want what they paid for. That's business. Now, are we finished? The arsonists. Do you have any suspects?
We aren't at liberty to say.
I didn't think so. The contractors I use for waybills. You suppose it could be any of them? I have a list of their names if it'd be of any help.
That would be very helpful, Mr. Monroe.
Glad to hear it. I'm always happy to help the LAPD. My secretary will provide you with that list. Did you know that I'm on the board of the police pension fund?
Glad to be of help, officer.
So you're gonna mess with their money? See, he is just tempting me to cuss.
What's the story? Any of these names ring a bell?
Herbert Chapman is on this list.
Find the phone. We need to know where we're at with Chapman.
Is there a phone up here? You would think as a secretary she would have a phone. I'm just saying.
Drunk all back. Or dope off.
I know that
Your
face.
boss is a fine
That's the guy
man.
who busted all those Negro drug pushers last week, isn't it?
Not on your life, Buster.
That's the swine. Look at him.
Hey! Fuck you!
I survived the war for this?
I don't even
Wanna
know.
grab me
Oh,
two
there's the
attention from
phone.
root beer?
I having one of
Operator,
those
give me
moments.
dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Hey!
Cole
don't mind
Phelps,
me.
badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Can you check whether we are still holding a Herbert Chapman?
Let me find out for you. He was released this morning, Detective. I'm sorry, Detective.
It's not your fault. Can you give me a last known address and put out an APB on the guy?
I'll get back to you, Detective. APB will go out over KGPL shortly.
Thanks, ma'am.
You got a problem, pal?
I knew it wasn't safe around here anymore.
American Century Broadcasting.
Alico gas, please.
Right around the corner in your neighborhood, there's an Alico gas station. On and up.
You know, there are times when you really miss a nightstick. There's more religion in the end of a nightstick than in 100 cathedrals.
I'm not gonna tell you again, sir.
Don't tell me when and how I can come and go on my own property.
It is not
This is
safe,
America, dickhead.
sir. Now step back, or I'll lock you up for
Oh my God!
Bitch!
They are beating. They are fighting everybody.
We're gonna have to pacify these little saps.
I'm gonna bust you. Oh, you're going down, you.
Oh my gosh, I got 2 guys in one day.
Good thing you
Pause.
showed up when you did, detectives. Those folks were baying for blood.
Okay, then. Let's see if there's anything left to take a look at.
Mortar is like dust. Is that normal in a fire?
You'd expect some shrinkage in the heat, but it looks like the cement barely adhered to the brick. Doesn't appear to be any wall ties either. This thing looks like it was built on the cheap. You got an idea, Hotshot?
We gotta go under, down, out back. Oh, never mind. Ooh, he go with his, you know, that woman. I don't want to hear her sing her voice. She need to sing on that mic that Cole got in his pants. Oh. I'm nasty. Miss Jackson, if you're nasty.
Buy me a drink, Cole? No.
That piece of.
Not even for old time's sake? Not even for that. You're not gonna ask me why I'm here? I wouldn't give you the pleasure. Get around him. She's in fine voice this evening. I wonder how the commander would feel
Save
about
the threats for someone who cares about the boy.
You're breaking my heart, Cole. You know how I feel about you.
And Infamous knows how he feels about you too.
Stay away from Elysian Fields.
I should have known that you were playing Aaron.
You know he's the bottom in the relationship.
You and your doofus partner. You have been warned.
Thanks for your cooperation, officer.
I love you.
Stay away. You have no idea the type of people that are involved in that
I
company.
have a pretty good idea, Roy. The same kind of people that sent you here.
Your investigation is finished. Homicide will be taking over from here. I've heard we've had a spate of grass fires in the hills that you and that hunchback might be able to handle. Thanks for the drink, Cole.
I never paid for your drink.
You get the message about Monroe?
Yeah, Earl delivered it. You?
McKelty started making noises about my pension.
Sorry about that, Herschel. I didn't mean to drag you into this.
Save it, Phelps. Monroe's an asswipe. And so was Earl. And so was McKelty when it's all said and done.
KGPL calling car 11K, 11K.
11K, go ahead.
11K, the last known address of suspect Herbert Chapman is 650 North Kingsley Drive in Wilshire.
Roger that, KGPL. 11K en route.
Let's go pick him up.
Is he grave robbing?
We're looking for Herbert Chapman.
I'm looking for him, too. I need him to move his car so I can mow the lawn.
He's definitely not here.
I've been banging on his door off and on for a couple of hours. Yeah, he's out somewhere. Is there some kind of problem?
Let's take a look at the car.
Evidence.
Let's see what he's hauling around. Motive, opportunity, and hard evidence. We should revise the APB. He's clearly armed.
The same paper.
Definitely gives him opportunity.
Hold it, Cole. There he is. It's Chapman. He's coming out of the laundromat. Shit. He's seen us. Cops. Again.
We gotta get him. He's on the train.
Son of a bitch. He must have caught the trolley.
Oh.
We gotta move fast, Cole.
You know what I meant.
I'll call this in. Get some cars dispatched.
Oh my gosh.
Car 11K calling KGPL. 11K requesting assistance. In pursuit of suspect aboard the 1110 University streetcar. Currently heading east
He's
on Melrose
smashing
Avenue.
the cars like
Advise
his
all
freaking
units.
bumper.
Suspect
The
is in control of
bumper
the car and driving dangerously. Stay on his ass, Cole. Don't lose him.
Yeah, I gotta stay up, all up in that ass. All up in that ass. Pause. Pause. We gotta get it. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh!
Cole, the side plate's gone. Get me closer. I think I got a shot here.
He's just running over everybody.
It's no good. We need to get closer.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I shot him and he gets.
Like we have our man. Hold on. I'm not so sure. Chapman seemed to have his own agenda. Seems to be more to this than a personal vendetta.
What are you talking about?
The fires benefit Elysian in some way. See Chapman and Monroe working together.
You have a point. The evidence is good for Chapman. Hard to be worrying about his side of the story when he's blasting away with that big 45.
Nice work, gentlemen. Put yourself at considerable risk stopping that trolley and probably saved a lot of lives. Anyone else but you, Phelps, and you'd be up for a bravery award. We've had our eyes on that slippery son of a bitch Chapman for as long as I can remember. Couldn't be happier than to wipe him off the scoreboard. I hope this puts to bed that crazy stuff you had going about Leland Monroe.
No.
What are you thinking, Phelps? Be calling Richard Nixon a crook next.
I mean, wasn't he? Just saying. But hi, honey, I'm home. Hi, Daddy.
A letter from Lou. His insurance policy named me beneficiary.
Oh, she got that money.
California Fire and Life. You worked for Elysian?
The roof that he was working on collapsed.
It's a very generous settlement. Elsa, I'd like you to do something for me. I think there's something dirty about Elysian Fields.
What has that got to do with Lou?
I want you to reject this settlement. I want you to go and see an investigator named Jack Kelso and ask him to make some inquiries about Lou's case.
Isn't this police work?
Do you want to find out what happened to Lou?
Why would he help, this Kelso?
Jack won't be able to help himself if he smells a rat.
He's a friend of yours?
He hates my guts. Elsa, you could take this money and let them get away with it, or we could get Jack's help and do something about it.
Why not be honest with this man, Cole? He deserves your honesty if you want his help.
Believe me, Elsa, I'd like to level with him. I really would, but it's too late.
Oh, he got his hands all on her hips. They about to make some love tonight. Okay, you know what? I had to call. Okay, this is my first time actually doing like a voiceover. I've tried to attempt to do a voiceover. I don't know if y'all gonna like it or not, but there was a man. I had to. I tried to calm down. I couldn't keep it up because I wanted to laugh so bad. I wanted to cuss so bad, and it's just like it don't make no sense. I tried to calm down with this one. Man, but it was fun to do this. I hope y'all enjoy this, and if you do, maybe I'll think about doing it again, maybe in certain videos or maybe in the next video. I don't know. Like I'm not the most professional voice actor, you know. I had to get better and maybe take some more classes here and there, but it is what it is. So if y'all do enjoy this, definitely hit that thumbs up button, share this video with your friends, and comment down below what you think about the game. Like this, everything is coming into play. Everything's coming in together. It's kind of like the newspapers were kind of like showing like what was really going on with everything that's gonna come together at the end. It was never like a side kind of story. It was more like it was all coming together like a full circle. So that's all I can say about this, and I hope to see y'all soon for the next LA Noire. Take care.